everybody, and thank you for joining me. This is Krista Lynn, Cowgirl Astrologer, and I'm just coming out like I do every month, and I get underneath the full moon. And I don't know if you guys can see it back there. Can you see it right there coming up? Oh my gosh. She is gorgeous. And we, right now, as we speak, are in the peak of our supermoon. The third supermoon of this year and the last supermoon in Pisces. So you guys know this is my favorite moon of the year because I have a moon in Pisces. And right now, it is literally in exact conjunction with my natal moon in Pisces. So I'm celebrating. And I'm stopping what I'm doing and I'm taking note. Taking note of my life, taking note of what's going on, because before we can really move forward into this next incredible cycle that we're all getting ready to enter into together, we have to reflect. We have to look back. You know, it's crucial for us to embrace our lives, our past, our experiences, our pain, our hurt, all of those things. You know, Pisces is about duality. And if you know a Pisces, you'll know that they have this really odd ability to live two different lives or to be completely different people. I know that sounds a little crazy, but it is true. It's the inner life that we live, that, you know, we live in this world, that we understand things on such a different dimension. And yet we have to live in the day-to-day reality where we have to try to fit in. And so it's very difficult. And I think for all of us right now, that's what this very, big, I feel like it's like the ocean. We've got the full moon and the waves and the winds coming through, kind of that warm October wind almost starting to come in. And, you see the waves crashing in. And you just sit there in awe of life. And I don't know, I'm probably going off on my Piscean mindset, but I just want to give you guys, a little grasp of how hard it is to grasp. And at the same time, what is going on? So let's take a look at kind of the whole flavor of this day and this month, kind of what's going on around us. I thought I'd talk a little astrology tonight. So we know we have the sun in Virgo, and that is a great place. That's like harvest. That's like all of our hard work. Now we're able to look at and say, what do we have? What do we have to work with? What part of this needs to go? What part of this needs to stay? And we begin to really look at the details of our lives and, ask ourselves, where have we missed the details? We're dreaming so big right now, in our hearts right now. There's dreams being stirred up in all of us. And it's almost as if there's not enough time to be and do all that we're dreaming about. And this Virgonian energy, we also have Venus in Virgo right now. So it's really a strong, strong energy that's helping us really look at stuff and really take a look at, again, we've been planting seeds all year. What's growing? What areas in our lives do we just have a lot of weeds that need to go? We're getting impatient now a little bit because we know to go forward. We need to take a good look at all of this stuff. We have Mercury in Libra right now. Of course, that's my favorite placement for Mercury because I have Mercury in Libra as well. And it's a beautiful placement. Mercury and Libra do really well together because Mercury's kind of, getting those details, but that Libra energy kind of just balances things out a little bit. Start looking at the pros, looking at the con, making a list, what's going on? Where are we going now? What do we really want? How do we make these dreams truly come true? And so it's also bringing in kind of this really neat energy of you know, the love of music and art, and appreciating those things, and appreciating relationships, and wanting to communicate with other people, and wanting to come to, you know, let's all come to a peaceful resolution. Can we? You know, can we really look at this with a little bit more objectivity and step back a little bit? We've been through a lot of emotional stuff, and so, you know, where do you really want to stand on that hill? You know, can you look back, and even in scenarios, in relationships that, you know, maybe just didn't work out, and you look back and there's just, even if you could fix it, you don't even know what it would be anymore. It's ran its course. And but can you look back with appreciation and see the good and the bad? Can you see the big picture? Oh my gosh, isn't that moon looking awesome right now, you guys? Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like going, I'm so excited about this moon. Um, and let's not forget, because August was a huge impact of this energy, and we're still in it. We're getting ready to move a little bit out of it on the 13th, but we've had Mars and Saturn in Scorpio. So, you know, it's like the universe is just like really, it's like wringing us out, wringing us out. And, you know, when you wring something out, you're wringing out the residue, the stuff that you want to go. And you know, and you're wringing us out. And we've had to face some really intense issues. People are facing very serious situations. And those of us, you know, who are either, you know, we're all being impacted. I mean, if you even look at the Facebook right now, you can see that people are dealing with really heavy stuff. And it's life and death issues. It really is. And then yet, we've got this rumbling in the background of Jupiter in Leo. And Jupiter in Leo's coming in and saying, all right, you guys, I got to get you back on your feet. I got to get you back on your feet here. And bringing in this incredible energy that is helping us remember who we are. Who are we? And are we going to go down? Are we going to go down without a fight? Are we just going to give up? I've been getting, you know, a lot of comments. Thank you guys, by the way. I love when you comment on my videos and stuff, because it really helps me get a feel for you guys and connect to you. And I know, you know, how you are, what you are going through out there. And it helps me confirm, you know, that I've got a connection with you. And a lot of you who, you know, are making it through the tail end of this Saturn and Scorpio, especially if you have Saturn in your natal chart, if this is your first or second Saturn, you know, I'm seeing a lot of you right now in September going, oh my gosh, I've suffered so much loss. I don't know if I have any hope. I don't know where to go from here. And for so many of us, Saturn and Scorpios come in and just revealed the raw, in-depth, intense emotions and truths and things in our lives. We've lost things that we never thought we would lose, and relationships and finances and all kinds of stuff, because it's a very important weeding out process in our life to have us look at the things that no longer serve us, that keep us busy, that keep us distracted, that keep us shallow, that keep us hard. And the energy that's going on with the water signs that we've had, you know, really moving in the background, have not allowed us anymore to just be superficial and not look at you know, at how we feel and how others feel, and what part we play in that and what part they play in that. And, you know, it's heavy stuff. And I've been in it. I've been in it, you guys. So when I get up here and share with you, I'm sharing from very true personal experiences. And I just want you guys to know I understand. Oh my gosh, did you see the lightning? Did you see the lightning back there? It was right. It was right. Wait, let's see if it happens again. It was right there. Watch this area right here. I hope you guys don't mind. This is just like, hey, let's sit under the moon together and just, shoot the shit, because this is what real life is about, you guys. I would love if we were all sitting here just talking and connecting, but our world is so different these days, and we're having to connect through forms of social media, but the power of it is so amazing that you and I can sit here and have this connection right now. So I'm grateful for it. But, we've faced a lot of truth. There's nothing hidden. Most of our ideals for life, our idealistic perspective, our idealistic dreams have been shattered. They've been shattered. And so for so many of us, it's like, okay, I know how to live this life, dysfunctional as it may be. I know how to do this, but I don't know how to do this. And so because we don't know how to do this, or we don't know what it's going to entail, then a lot of times we feel hopeless, and we feel like there's nothing there for us. But look, you guys, every day the sun comes up. Every night the moon shines. The universe does this beautiful, intricate, incredible song and dance up in the heavens for us. Every night, every day, there's new fresh energy coming in. And if we have so much negativity inside of us, or resentments, or we're holding on to control, or we're trying to make something happen and prove that we have, this is my spot in life, or whatever, I don't know, we're all crazy, right? There's no room for fresh energy and new spirit. And so if you are sitting here tonight and you said, I'm stripped, I'm naked, spiritually, emotionally, I have nothing, then you are in the most beautiful place you could ever be. You are a clean, clear canvas now. And you have a story. You have a path. Did you see it again? You have a story. You have a path. You have a plan that was created for you before you were ever born. Are you willing to be open to that kind of faith? Because when we talk about the moon in Pisces, we're talking about faith. We're talking about compassion. We're talking about looking within. We're talking about unconditional love. What's unconditional love? Some of us are lucky in our life, or blessed, or fortunate if we feel like we've been in relationships that we could experience a little taste of unconditional love. But do you have unconditional love? Do you have unconditional love for you? Do you have unconditional love for those around you? Are you willing to see the bigger picture? So right now, you guys, this is a time of dreaming. This is a time of asking yourself, what exactly do you want your life to look like? What is in that dream? If you were going to write a book and you were going to describe the story and the setting and the characters, what would they look like? Well, you know what? That's what this moon's about. Tonight, as you sit under this moon, write the story. I want you to feel again, to dream again, to imagine again. What would be right for you? What would be something that would make you happy and fulfilled? And what do you need so that you can be all that you need to be? And what can you begin to do to start making that happen? Okay? What kind of list? Thank you, Sun and Venus and Virgo. What kind of list can you start to write? What kind of story? With Mercury and Libra, write the story, the beautiful story. What music is playing in the background? Because this is about doing exactly what you were created to do and be, and fulfill that calling. And as you do that in your life, as you do that, then those around you that you influence, they will do that as well. They will see you as the example. And you might be saying tonight, well, if my husband would do this, or if my parents would stop bugging me, or if somebody would allow me, or if my boss would just give me a chance. Make your own chance. Show your partner how to be and have the joy and have the excitement. Help wake them up. Don't wait for them to wake you up. Not if you're listening to this message tonight, then you have the advantage. You have the advantage to hear this message to your soul. As the moon is in Pisces right now, it's washing down deep within our souls. And it's just like the ocean coming in and washing out the debris and bringing back in what's important and creating another wave and washing out. It's a beautiful process. Let that happen. So, this is an amazing time. I don't know if any of this made sense, but that's what the moon in Pisces is about. It's not about making sense. It's about feel this message in your heart, because I'm speaking from my heart to you. I'm speaking from my heart to you, and I'm saying, let's do this, you guys. Let's step above. And those of us who are willing to look deep within are the ones who are going to rise high above. So that's my encouragement tonight. That's my meditation tonight underneath this beautiful full moon. And I just want to tell you I love you guys. And thank you for everything that you've done to encourage me. I'm here right now because of the support that I get from you guys. So it all works. It all works together. All right, you guys, leave a comment below. Just say hi. I'd love to hear from you. And happy supermoon in Pisces.